win this election, or we are going to lose this country.
Friends don't let friends vote for Trump.
This is our opportunity in America to have our voices heard.
She's smart. She's got the experience.
His policies and everything is what I think America needs right now.
Oh, I feel compelled to try to make a difference.
We want to win it so that we can go on to the White House next January and get to work for you.
And we will make America great again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ohio. God bless you.
10 TV News at 5 starts with Decision Day 2016. Ohio voters are casting their ballots in one of the most contentious presidential races in history. Polls close in 2.5 hours at 7:30. And we will be with you throughout the night, on air and live on 10tv.com as results roll in. So thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Jerry Revish.
And I'm Kristen Hartman. We have crews covering all the big races and issues that are important to you. And we will take you inside the new 10 TV Digital Broadcast Center. This is where political anchor Scott Light will be monitoring results in real time.
But we start out our coverage with Shelby Croft live at the Thompson Rec Center, polling location in North Columbus. How's the turnout there? It seems to be sprinkling a little bit in downtown Columbus.
That's right, Jerry. You know, the story today is the turnout. We don't have any official numbers yet, but it's all the poll workers and the voters are talking about. Take a look at the scene here. People starting to trickle in again as they're getting off of work. Lines are just forming again. Now, we've hit about 7 different poll locations from Delaware County down to the short north and all sides of town. Poll managers at every location say they had lines out the door when the polls opened. 3 locations had gotten 50% of their voters by afternoon. Now, 2 poll managers who've been doing this 20-plus years say they've never seen the polls this busy.
When we first came, there was people outside, and there was about maybe 150 people in here. All this over here was crowded.
We had people in line at 6:15 this morning, at least 100 people, and we were nonstop packed outside on the walks till 1:30 in the afternoon.
Obviously, we won't have concrete numbers on voter turnout until after those polls close tonight at 7:30. Donald Trump, as we know, was recruiting people to be election workers to keep an eye on things. We will talk to one of those people coming up tonight at 5:30. Reporting live near the Short North, Shelby Croft, 10 TV News.
All right, thanks a lot, Shelby. We can see what's happening right now at polling locations across Ohio and the United States. 10 TV's political anchor Scott Light joins us from the Digital Broadcast Center tonight to explain the tools we'll be using. Scott?
Jerry, that's exactly right. You and Kristen hit it on the nail when you were talking about what we're doing here, what we're doing with our 80-inch touchscreen, and that is immediacy, real-time results as they're coming in. So, of course, we've got our national map here. And we touch Ohio, and then we can talk about that and show you the results that are coming in our state. But I also want to show you what we'll be getting in real time as well. Look at this. All 88 counties broken down on this map. And again, as the night goes, as we get results, these counties will start to populate either red or blue, depending on which way the vote is coming in real time. I also want to show you something else in real time. Social media. That is going to be huge tonight. So we've got technology here where we can aggregate and follow about a dozen social media sites and all your favorites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We follow these sites all over the world. So if there's a problem with voting, let's say in Columbus, or if there's a problem in California, we can pull it up. In fact, I want to show you one quick picture here. That is a mom, Andrea. She was voting earlier today in Lewis Center. And there's her son, 5-year-old Emery, taking a peek there. And also little Winnie, 11-month-old Winnie, there in the stroller. So, again, we'll be monitoring social media. We've got that covered. And, of course, we've got the returns covered with our big map once those returns start to come our way after 7:30 tonight. Jerry, Kristen, back to you two.
Scott, thank you. And if the Digital Broadcast Center is a classroom, all of those things are teaching tools. Can't wait to use them. Members of the Ohio Republican Party will be watching the presidential results at Trump's watch party at the Sheraton Hotel in downtown Columbus. 10 TV's Kevin Landers is there. And Kevin, what are Republicans saying about how this night is going to turn out for them?
Well, the chairman of the Ohio Republican Party is predicting a sweep for Republicans, including the race for president. This has been a highly unusual presidential race for Republicans, considering that when Donald Trump announced, many within his own party did not give him much of a chance. Then came the lack of support from Governor John Kasich, and then even the chairman from the Ohio Republican Party had his doubts.
It's been like nothing that any of us has ever seen before. We were feeling our way through and adapting along the way. And when it's all said and done, after being dealt a very complex set of cards, we're going to win everything in Ohio tonight. So I'm excited about that.
And behind me, you can see this empty room now, but more than 3,000 volunteers that worked on the Donald Trump campaign will be here getting congratulations for all their hard work. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll ask the chairman of the Ohio Republican Party whether the lack of support from the governor hurt the Trump campaign. Reporting live downtown, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
All right, they'll be filtering in as the evening grows, and Trump's local watch party is separate from the Ohio GOP's. 10 TV's Maureen Kosat is live at the Renaissance Hotel in downtown Columbus with the Ohio Republican Party. Maureen.
Yeah, we may be a couple of hours away, but certainly you can feel the energy here. There's definitely a buzz in the room. You can see they do have the stage set here for what is expected to be a pretty large turnout for the GOP party. Certainly some of the incumbents, Senator Rob Portman, Representative Steve Stivers, looking to hold on to their seats. One of the most closely watched races here tonight between the incumbent Franklin County prosecutor Ron O'Brien, who's finishing up his 5th term as prosecutor, and his Democratic challenger, the Columbus City Council President Zach Klein. That race will be watched closely tonight. So there is a 3-tier stage set up here just for media from all over the state. Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland, of course. 10 TV will be here all night bringing you the results. You can see those 2 big screens on either side of the stage. That will become front and center tonight as folks here are watching the results come in. We will be here all night bringing you the victories, bringing you the upsets, bringing you the candidates' reactions as the votes are counted and Ohio makes its decision. We'll be checking back in with you in the next hour. Reporting live in downtown Columbus, Maureen Kosat, 10 TV News.
All right, Maureen, I have to ask you, will Ohio's top Republican, Governor Kasich, be at that watch party tonight?
You know, that's a question that we worked to get answered earlier today. It turns out the governor says that he will be watching the results come in privately. So he will not be making an appearance here tonight. I'm sure that comes as a disappointment to many with the GOP party. But Governor Kasich will not be making an appearance tonight, Jerry.
Thanks, Maureen.
The Hillary Clinton machine is still actively working to get out the vote in Ohio. 10 TV News reporter Glenn McIntyre spent the day with her volunteers. He is live downtown at the Hyatt, where Democrats will watch tonight's returns roll in, and that ground game is so important, Glenn.
About what Ted Strickland
It is critical, Kristen. This is where Democrats from races ranging from the presidential to the United States Senate to the county and even city races will be gathering tonight. And the strength of the local Democratic Party combined with the organization of the Hillary Clinton campaign have them feeling optimistic. Today we saw a steady stream of volunteers coming through the Clinton staging location on Parsons Avenue. They shared what's motivating them not just to give their vote, but their time and effort to this campaign.
It's incredibly emotional to me. I think that there isn't such a thing as equal pay for equal work in this country at all. And I think that with Hillary, we can get closer and get there.
Well, it makes me think a lot, let's just say, because about who's different than the other person and why and who should be the president to make this country a better place for everybody to live.
And isn't that what elections are all about? The Democrats and the Clinton campaign say their get-out-the-vote machine, their get-out-the-vote effort doesn't end until the polls close tonight at 7:30. Reporting live downtown, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.
Glenn, thank you. And we do still have a little time. I'm here with the League of Women Voters as they answer your election and polling questions. They will be here until those polls close at 7:30. So give them a call if you have a question about what's on your ballot. The numbers are simple, 614-469-10TV or 855-746-10TV. And Jerry, they're busy taking calls.
That's right, and you still have time to vote. The polls close at 7:30 tonight. Our Election Day coverage continues on air and online throughout the evening. Ahead at 5:30, Nathan Baca is monitoring any issues at the polls. Laura Portman is covering the Ohio Senate race. Laura Borges, I should say, and Megan Matthews will explain what's at stake for schools with issues on the ballot. So stay with us through 6:30 right here on air, and then join CBS News on air tonight for the election coverage until 10 TV News at 11. And then starting at 7, though, we'll join you live on 10tv.com, so tune in on your phone or tablet.